Hello everybody, it's Mr. Gum and the Secret Hideout, Chapter 12, the next instalment. The feast is over. It was late in the evening and Polly was sitting on Boaster's hill with her friends. Jake, that lovable wolf dog, was being Jake, and Alan Taylor was being Alan Taylor, which he explained was the way of his people. Old Granny was sipping from the bottle of sherry she always kept hidden inside her husband, the cactus. And Friday was having a bit of a snuggle with Mrs. Lovely, who had returned from an adventure of her own, battling robots in another dimension, but she was too modest to write it down. "Oh, friends, you knows," said Polly, as she sat there gazing up at the soft night sky. "Before all this, I never really thought much about all that air and clouds up there in the heavens. But now I understands how important clean air and the weather and clouds truly are." "Well said, little miss," said Friday, who had returned from his cuddles already, strumming a lonesome chord on his blue guitar. "You see, clouds are like people. They appear for no reason anyone can understand. They hang around for a while, and then they move on. And sometimes you don't really appreciate them until after they're gone." "Oh, Friday," sighed Mrs. Lovely affectionately. "You do talk an awful lot of nonsense sometimes." Well, everyone nodded at that, particularly Friday, and there they all sat, gazing up at the evening sky, as if seeing it for the very first time and appreciating the beautiful world and healthy climate that they lived in. And there we shall leave them, Polly and Friday, and Mrs. Lovely, and Alan Taylor, and old Granny and her husband the cactus, and Jake the dog, and all the rest of them, gazing up at the great wide yonder, and wondering at the shapes and the sights they see there. And there we shall leave them, happy in their dreams. The end. Except that it isn't. Because there is, dun, 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 an epilogue. A bit that comes at the end of the story, wrapping up loose ends. Epilogue. Portugal. 1 month later. Little Carlos the shepherd and his faithful sheep Splinters stumbled along the windswept hill. "Ah, come on, Splinters, you idiot," growled little Carlos, kicking the sheep in the rear to hurry him up. "I gotta find a telly, and quick. Saco de Vargas is about to start." Saco de Vargas was the Portuguese version of Bag of Sticks, a very popular show in the Gum House. It was a picture of a bag of sticks that sat motionless on the screen for half an hour, but it had Portuguese subtitles. Little Carlos was the only person in the country who ever watched Saco de Vargas. Everyone else turned over to watch Tempo de Diversão con Crispy. "Bah, bah," said Splinters as they reached the top of the hill. Spread out below them was the friendly little town of Santa del Wisp. "Oh, I feel sick," said little Carlos, his big, ragged, red beard flapping in the wind. "Oh, what a charming, friendly little town. Oh, look at the people, they like each other. Oh, I hate it." But then his eyes lit up You know what, Splinters, me old faithful sheep, grinned little Carlos. It looks just like the kind of place for two international fugitives to get up to a new evil plan. Bah, bah, bah. Hello! Hola! Oh, bah! Agreed Splinters. And the two of them started down the hillside towards Santa del Wisp. The sun was going down, and a chill was creeping into the evening air, and though they whispered it soft on the wind, if you listened carefully, you could just make out the words they sang. It's the 10 rules of evil, it's the 10 rules of evil. You just will not believe all the tricks we like to play. And that was the end. But because it was in Portugal, they wrote it in French. Fun. See you soon. Hope you enjoyed the story, everyone. Bye.